Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
That's right. It is me, Thomas E. Harrington, and my boy,
Makai.
back with another Super Bowl Network LLC.com charitable event where the online store gives 30% of all sales to charity. Now, last year we did the charity events, and we do this every month, by the way, just to let you know, so look out for it.
Every month.
Now, last year we had a wonderful year.
Yep.
We did, I think we helped out, 10 organizations?
Give or take.
We raised thousands of dollars in donations and items.
Yep.
So we did a great job last year. And you know
year.
what we're gonna do? We're gonna do more this year.
Much more.
That's
Much
right. More donations, more love and support.
Yep.
And now the organization we're going to start with this year and uplift and support is going to be
the Other Side Academy.
That's right. The Other Side Academy. They are an amazing organization. They do a lot with helping people get back on their feet. They also have places like a thrift store, and you might be a little surprised of who actually runs these programs. Just saying. So we're going to go over the website, and then we're going to wrap this thing on up like we always do.
Yep.
So Makai, is there anything you want to add before we get out of here?
No, let's get on to the website.
I like it. I like it. So you stay tuned, and like always, you better let that love and peace.
Don't let them take it away. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day.
All right, and we are back with another Super Bowl Network LLC.com charitable event where the online store gives 30% of all sales to charity. Now, the organization that we are uplifting and we are donating to is the Other Side Academy. And you can find their website at theothersideacademy.com. Now, they have multiple sites, definitely one in Denver, but we're going to focus on just the Salt Lake area because we're in Salt Lake. All right, now if you scroll down on the website, then you can see the introduction video. I'd highly suggest watching this video. It's very informative, and it comes from the actual people that are in the program and that run the program, so definitely would check it out. If you come down a little further, then you'll see the Who This Is For section. Very, very important to read through this to see if this is something that can help you or something that you would want to be part of to help others do. So basically, this is a place where they learn pro-social, vocational, and life skills, allowing them to emerge with a healthy life on the other side. Other Side Academy, get it? Now, these programs are alternative programs to long-term incarceration most of the time. They do also pre- and post-sentencing. So this covers a wide range of people going through some social issues. This is mainly for people that have done multiple programs, that have been in and out of the system so many times. And this is a lot of times, in a lot of cases, this is their last chance of not going to prison or jail again. So if you look at the history of the Other Side Academy, then you'll realize that it's based off another program that has helped over 20,000 people. And it happened with someone that really needed help that reached out to someone after reading their book. Really, really interesting story. Really should read through this to see how this all came about. And really, if you think about it, it started with one person that needed help, that wanted to change in their life, that they've been through the other programs that are shorter terms. They've been through drugs and violence and alcohol and jail time and all these things they've been through in their life to get to this point. And if it wasn't for that one person that reached out, that needed help, then this might not even be here. And then they just built off of this. They realized that not just helping one person or this program itself is bigger than this one person, and that we can help more people if we start this program in Salt Lake where we live. And that's exactly what they did. And as you can see, there's a lot they have done over the years to grow this organization. The philosophy of the Other Side Academy is heavily based on extensive studying and learning from the other program that this is founded on, the Delancey Street Foundation. And that is based in San Francisco and 4 other locations in the U.S., as well as other successful therapeutic communities. This is very research-based, evidence-based. Also, individuals that help with these programs come from multiple different therapeutic communities. So you get a lot of aspects from different states, different walks of life, different people to address problems that affect different cultures, different backgrounds. So they have a wide understanding of where people are coming from. The great thing about this program is they're trying to help people learn routines, because a lot of the times the people that are in these programs have never actually had that before. Instead of hiring professional behavioralists and therapists and things like that, they actually hire people that have graduated through this course that have a different understanding, a hands-on understanding and approach of how this works and what they went through to get through it. Now, this is a very highly structured family environment, so they are very, very critical of honesty, trust, and mutual self-help. They also have individuals that run sessions with peers, things like confrontations and role playing. Now, another huge thing that I really, really like about this is they really stress helping others helps you. Now, ultimately, the participation of the Other Side Academy is designed to help people appropriately and constructively identify, express, and manage their feelings. And the way to do that is to be around other people, peers, and to feel comfortable and confident around people that you feel know where you're coming from. They know the struggles you're going through, maybe even been through some of those struggles too. So it makes it easier to express yourself and know that there's someone that knows the experiences that you're dealing with, and they help themselves out, so they should be able to help you go through it too. Now, you can also find out how they are funded, what they do with their funds, things like that, their annual reports, which is also good to see exactly the accomplishments that they have achieved over the years with their graduates. Also, you can find a summary demonstrating the effectiveness and the efficiency of these programs and their approach by going to the white papers in the financial section. Also, you can go through their privacy policy because they deal with a lot of private issues. So you can go through the privacy policy to see exactly what they use the data for, what data they collect. It's very important when you're talking about court cases and things like that. So it's good to find out exactly what they're sharing. Okay, now if you come to the How It Works section, you'll see that they are a nonprofit organization where criminals, homeless, and substance abusers can change their lives free of charge. I did say free of charge. Now, this is a comprehensive 2-year residential program accompanied with a 6-month transitional program that offers vocational training, education, peer counseling, mentoring, and leadership training, and transitional services. So they cover a lot of types of social issues. And they also have a little link here that says here that you can see how their approach works and see the evidence behind it. The facility members become a living example of how efficient the program is. Now, this is a 2-year residential accompanied by 6 months of structured transitional living. Now, this commitment is pretty rigorous. This is not a place where you can just relax and kick back. This is a way to learn how to re-enter society. Now, all the students apply voluntarily, and this is usually an alternative to incarceration. Now, to get in the program, you have to plead guilty to the charges, so you have to live up to your responsibilities, but you are required to serve your full sentence if you do not complete this program. So the alternative is jail. Or prison. Another awesome thing about this program is this is not federally or government funded at all. They are self-sufficient, and the way they earn their revenue is by the training schools. They cover most of the costs of the programs. This program, like I said, is not for the lighthearted. It is physically and mentally demanding. But during the stay, the students receive an education. They acquire marketable vocational and social skills and earn the self-respect necessary to let go of their past lives. We can't simply change our address. We must change our lives. Now, if you come to the Why It Works section, then you can learn more about the process and why this is such a valuable organization. So by the process of each one helping the other with no professionals, we resolve problems such as generations of poverty, illiteracy, habitual criminal behavior, lack of job skills, gang affiliation, hardcore substance abuse, homelessness, and the perpetration of the victimization from abuse. So they cover a lot of social issues, really hardcore issues, but their approach to it is really awesome because they don't focus on the physical aspects of drugs in your life or why your life is the way it is. They just really focus on, are you tired of living the way you're living? Do you want to make the change? Do you want to be legitimate, successful, and law-abiding? That's it. If you want to do that, doesn't matter where you're coming from, doesn't matter what you've been through, we can help you through it. Now, the thing that they found is students often need is to learn basic coping skills, trusting others, self-esteem, tolerance for discomfort and frustration for sure, because that's life. Coping with your feelings and controlling impulses and dealing with authority, especially because these are a lot of repeat offenders. So this is a great way to learn how to deal with authority and just to learn those interpersonal and communicational skills that make you more productive. Now, the great thing about this is also a way to bring out these skills and the strengths in individuals, like intelligence or artistic talents or athletic talents or many other talents. And they have plenty of opportunities to build off these strengths and to use these strengths to overcome challenges in their lives. They also look towards self-help and mutual help, which self-help to them means that the person takes responsibility for his or her own recovery, and mutual help refers to people with a common problem helping each other. And like I said, it feels a lot better when you're learning from somebody that knows what you're going through, that has a personal relationship with some of the things you have been through too. The awesome thing about this program is it is your obligation to help others. And once a person gets to a certain level of trust and reliability, and they've proven that they can do these things, they get rewarded with leadership, then they help newer people get on the road to recovery themselves, which is awesome because if you're helping them, you're helping yourself. Beautiful, beautiful thing. They also have a section for families. This is a very, very important section. This will give you the rundown of their rules and regulations and actually how the program works from 30 days to 3 months to 1 year. To 18 months. They go through the whole process of how this whole thing works. And also, they don't go through any third-party exceptions. It has to be the person that's going through these problems that comes to ask for help. They will also go to the jail to interview you. Very detailed exception process. And you can get rejected at any time if you are not meeting the standards. So definitely check through this. This is not only just great for the people involved, but it's also great for the families of people that want to help. Now they have judicial information too, which is very, very helpful. to learn how to apply. It also tells you the eligibility, the criminal justice referrals that they take, visitations, cost and commitment, which, like I said, there's no cost. You just have to have the desire and willingness to commit to the 30 months. They also give you an example of what a typical day looks like and what you can expect from it, which helps you know more about what you're getting into. Now, they also have some really cool sections too, that'll give you more info that you can actually hear it in their words. They go over the steps of the program. They also have a section for the 7 myths, misunderstandings, and misconceptions. And this might be able to solve some of those or answer some of those questions and resolve some of those fears or expectations you have that just aren't true. I highly suggest you look and see who is on this team. They have some very remarkable people that work in multiple different organizations or that have worked in multiple different organizations that bring a certain type of experience to this kind of program. And also check out the Salt Lake staff. The staff is made up of people that have been through the program, and it goes a little into their stories. Really, really interesting stuff, especially if you're going through issues in your life, problems in your life, and you're looking for a way to change your life. Definitely would suggest looking through this part. Another great thing about this organization is they have places where people can actually work and learn new skills from professionals. You can also help too by getting these services. It's really hard finding jobs if you're a repeat offender. So this is a great opportunity to not only learn a new skill from professionals, but to have that job security too. You can also work at the actual site, cooking, cleaning, all kinds of things you can do. With this organization, you have to work, you have to contribute. We all help each other. It's a beautiful thing. Here's news about them. Been featured in TED Talks. You can also see success stories, and this is just a very, very small handful of a very few people that they have helped through this process. Also, you can learn more about the endorsements they have. It's always good to see the support that goes into these kind of programs. Now, the results are awesome too, because you get to see the actual numbers. And if you're looking at these numbers, these are really good numbers for this type of program. So you get to learn just a little bit more about differences between the way the rehab industry does this and the way they do it. Now, for ways we can help this awesome organization. Of course, cash donations are always good. And this is a nonprofit, so your tax donations are tax deductible. Also, they do take in-kind donations of food, supplies, tools, gears, etc. The great thing about that is it makes them more self-sufficient sooner. And they have no problem if you contact them with picking up your donations. Very hassle-free way of doing things. They also have unique volunteer opportunities, including mentoring, teaching life skills, as well as practicing opportunities. But they also need help with graphic design, websites, social media, advertisement, marketing, accounting, legal, and so on and so on. If you have skills in any one of these things, or you think you have a skill that can actually add to this community, then you can reach out to them. Hiring them for moving, building contracts, or going to their thrift boutiques. This is a great way to support them. And they're on Amazon Smile, so you can also donate that way. All right, so that about does it for the Other Side Academy's website, which once again you can find them at theothersideacademy.com. They have multiple locations, so definitely check and see if this is in your location that would help you or someone that you love. And or someone that you love. Let love and peace be with you.
Don't let them take it away. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day.
All right, and we are back with another Super Bowl Network LLC
SBNLLC.com charitable event where the online store gives 30% of all sales to charity because we just love people.
Yep.
Now, the organization we uplifted today and that we helped out and donated to was
The Other Side Academy.
That's right. That's right. And as you can tell, they do amazing things. A lot of things they do involve the people that actually go through the program. So they're on a different level of understanding and knowing how things work, which makes the program a little better in my eyes. Just saying.
Yep.
Now, we will be back next month with another Soup Bowl charity event, like always. And like I said, we're going to make this a great, beautiful, big year. Yay!
It's going to be a very, very big year. We're going to try to do better than last year.
Try?
We're going
will.
to do.
You got that right. So we're going to let you go, get back to your day. Is there anything else you want to add, Makai, before we get on out of here?
Just do what you can, help each other, help yourself. And
yes.
look out for the next month's charity event. It's coming.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Yes. And like always, you better let that love
take it away. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. So don't let them take it away.